one of the best guitars I've ever played in my entire life. Once again, was not built for me. This one was built, well, let me say what it is. It's number 295 by my son. He built it for my dear, dear friend and disciple, Vicente Coves, a great player. And I always, from the moment that my son made this guitar, again, I wished it to be mine, but it went to the rightful person, to Vicente Coves, who loved it, performed, made many videos, made recordings on this instrument. And whenever I was in Granada, it was the guitar that I played. You can see one of my favorite concerts was at the Guitar Festival in Granada at the Palacio de Carlos V with the Granada Orchestra doing Vivaldi concertos and doing Boccherini quintets, and then one part was me playing solo. So yeah, that's a wonderful, wonderful concert that I have very great memories of. This guitar eventually was traded to Pepe by Vicente for a newer one. Vicente likes a neck that is as thick as possible. So Pepe made him one with a millimeter thicker neck. So this guitar was put for sale. I immediately got it. And then in a moment of passion, when my son built me number 390, which I am currently touring and performing and recording on, I gave it to my son and I said, here, you can have this guitar, this is yours, but try to keep it. Try not to sell it. I love this guitar. This guitar has, I actually named it after a Cuban song called La Negra Tomasa. It's about how much this man loves his wife, La Negra Tomasa, and how she does everything to make him happy and how she makes his coffee. And I feel for two things. I've never seen a top as dark as this. It's really kind of outrageous how dark it is. So because of that, I call it La Negra Tomasa, and also because she is so giving, friendly, and wonderful.
I want to tell the story, my story about this guitar top. My dad and I are always getting my wood pile out, and as I make him every 10th guitar, and he orders some in between sometimes, he's constantly selecting wood. And before I built this guitar, so this is 295, maybe when I made 290, I got this top out and some other tops. And I was crazy for this top. It was almost black. It's so dark because the trees, the chocolate cedar trees, they grow in a ravine where the minerals are super concentrated, and the trees soak up more of the minerals. It makes it darker. And this one was to the extreme, and almost so dark it was hard to really see the grain. And I was hot to build this, and my dad chose another top, and I couldn't believe, how are you crazy? And when Vicente got this one, 295, I wanted him to be jealous of the decision that he made. There's no wrong decisions when you're working with great pieces of wood, but we have a lot of fun with it. And I did purposefully send this to Vicente, knowing my dad would spend a lot of time with it and see it and go, oh, I should have got that one. And then he did.
Yes, I did get it, but then maybe I shouldn't have given it to you. But you cannot sell it, so I get to play it anyway.
That's right. We will both enjoy it, but we have so much fun with picking the woods and building the guitars. Seeing the guitars after many years whether he played it in or Vicente played it in.
And what about the back and sides? What are they?
Brazilian rosewood, a beautiful old straight grain Brazilian rosewood.
Amazing.